Yeah, man. It's your boy, man. Goddamn Isaac, aka the Ice Man. I'm hanging out with my girl, Tiana, aka Punky
Miss Punky Brewster.
Brewster. What's happening with your Punky,
What's going
man?
on, my
Look,
main man?
man, it's been a crazy week, man. You know what I'm saying? I decided to take a little vacation today, man. I see, you know, I'm in Japan some goddamn way, man. I'm
I,
tired as hell, man. I was on that
I see
14
you
hour
in
flight.
Harlem. You got your little
Yeah, I mean,
ukulele in the back.
yeah, man, I got that ukulele in the back, man. I'm
Yeah,
doing my thing, man. You know
yeah.
how it is. So what's happening with you, man? What's going
Nothing.
on?
I got my hair done.
Hey, man, look, man, she's spending all them nickels and dimes, man. I'm telling you, man, them strip clubs is paying off. I'm telling y'all just
You
don't
know
know.
what? You
Man,
know what? You hot Bama.
yeah,
You
man,
Bama.
they paying off, man. You know what I'm saying? But be honest with you, man. Look, I'm in the VIP section, man. I'm in an undisclosed location. I'm in the back, man. I'm waiting for the club to open. So, man, excuse my appearance because later on it's going to be on and popping. Yes,
You some
sir.
Harlem with a ukulele. That's what you.
Yeah,
That's where
man.
you at, you Bama.
Yeah, man.
Hey y'all,
I'm-
I got on when we got on screen. I'm like, I ain't see nobody at first. I'm like, maybe I'm in the wrong broadcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Iceman, and here he come, creeping in the daggone screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
man,
what's up? What's
I,
up?
was- I was coming from the back door, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I'm like, Iceman. I thought some white dude, was gonna come out with a ukulele or something.
Man, if a white dude would have came out with a ukulele, man, it would have been something special.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yo,
indeed.
man, mercy.
It would have definitely been under no conditions
It
today.
would have been under no conditions podcast
Exactly.
for real, for real. Hey man, man, we are glad to be back with you, man.
Yes, we
Last
are.
week we both was on assignment, but you know what? We back with you. We back with you, man, for another edition of the UNC podcast, man. And tonight, guess what, man? We're gonna get a little funky. It might get a little ugly. We might
Yeah.
even hurt a few feelings, man. But what I want to talk about, Pong and I was talking about a video. It was more like a reel that we both, was checking out.
Hmm.
And I think it was the eight, man. Shout out to the eight. I think it was the eight, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. It was on a shout out to them, man. They doing great. They doing fantastic things downtown New York, man. They really doing their thing, putting their numbers up, man.
Yes,
Most
indeed.
definitely shout out. If you guys ain't seen them, man, the eight, they all over the internet, man. Go over there and check them out, man.
Check them
Cause
out.
they
Get them some support, y'all.
yeah, get them some support, man, because they is doing their thing for real, man. But the video was really it started out asking um how much do you reveal yourself to your
Hmm.
partner? And
Hmm.
unfortunately, this question was posed to an individual that was a transgender, and an individual was clear on the fact that if you approach me and I'm attracted to you, right?
Right.
I'm not gonna reveal to you that I'm a transgender. If I like you, I'm gonna give you my number and then you hit me up later.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, like where do we draw the line with it?
Right.
Especially understanding the fact that how much do we reveal when we introducing ourselves to an individual.
Right. Well, I think everybody. I was reading the comments, and I try not to do that because I like to formulate my own opinion, which I did with no inside, thoughts on it. I'm going against the what the traditional answer was that I saw. I agree with this person. Again, like Iceman said, it was a transgender woman, and she said that when she first meets somebody initially, she like them, she don't disclose to them that she's transgender, and a lot of men, in the comment section, dragging, the conversation, and I personally, I understand that. You know what I mean? I do understand that. I don't see personally anything. I'm not going to say anything wrong with it. I think it's to a point unfair, but but it's almost comparable to a heterosexual relationship. Let's just say, I have I got crabs. We know that that's an STD. It's temporary. It's highly unlikely right now, because of drugs and things like that, but medications and things like that. But do I disclose that to you off the first week? Do I tell you the second week? Do I tell you the third week? Do I tell you the first day? And so I almost want to compare it to that, because we can't say that in certain circumstances this works, in certain circumstances it doesn't. But at the same time, I think it is unfair to not disclose it to somebody when you. I don't agree with you not disclosing that at all. Whether you're transgender, whether you got an STD, whether you got 4 kids, or whether you in debt. That's something that you don't need to keep from somebody that you potentially like. But at the same time, like Iceman was saying, what is a good time period? Is there a time period?
So see, you must have got you some goddamn sleep, man, cause you know you comparing apples to goddamn orange, man.
It's the
Look,
same.
man, we gonna get gritty tonight. Look, let me tell you something, right? Are you saying that you agree with her to not disclose within the number, not within the number exchange?
I don't see why. I might get on the phone with you and meet you out in the street. It's happened to me. Might get on the phone with you. I'm like, nah, this is a dud. This ain't for me. And I just, chop it and keep it moving. I don't need to tell you all my personal business. And we talk on the phone maybe once, twice, 3 times, and I ain't feeling it, or you not feeling me. I
Well, it was clear that she said, if I'm attracted to you, that
but
I would take your number.
the attraction got to be
Oh,
mutual though.
nah. If I approach you, I'm already attractive.
That's what I'm saying.
You
It got to
understand?
be mutual.
However, it was clear that she said, if you approach me and I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna give you my number.
What's wrong with that?
Man, look, let me tell you something, man.
He about to drag me, y'all. See, that's why we say under no conditions. We
Man,
not
this
gonna
is the
always
Under
agree.
No Conditions podcast, man. We gonna get right to it. Let me tell you something. You know what? I respect your opinion, and I'm not gonna say it's wrong or it's right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me telling you, right? I got HIV, and I meet you, and you attracted to me, and I'm attracted to you,
Mm-hmm.
and we ever had sex, and I don't
Oh no,
disclose that to you.
nah. So you dragging it.
Nah,
That's
I'm
not
not dragging because my thing is, right? We talk about this all the time, right? Give
have
me the
difficult
opportunity
conversations. Right,
to have a difficult conversation with you, one, and
right.
two, let me decide whether or not.
And
You understand what I'm saying?
that
So
I agree with that.
my thing is to be honest with you, man. If we really looking at it, black and white, some men might even like that. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
to,
Especially if you could keep it under the radar, and
right
they could
to
and
each
they
his
could
own.
still get pleased, or they can satisfy a pleasure in them that they may need to be satisfied.
Right.
But my thing is, you know what? I don't want to have two or three conversations with you before you start revealing. Because in them one or two conversations, what if I start like, I really like this bra?
Well, this is what the only thing that I'm saying is okay. Now I'm all for it. Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna keep it real. This might step on some people's toes. I'm not with the keeping secrets. I'm not with the you want to tell me 14 weeks into this. I'm not with that. I'm like you said, we are into having difficult conversations. I don't think that I need to reveal to you on the first talking or the first conversation that A, B, C, D, and E. I don't need to reveal that to you. I don't need to reveal to you that let's just put it in perspective. I don't need to reveal to you that I got past mommy daddy trauma on the third day. I don't need to reveal that to you.
Man, we ain't talking about no
But
damn mommy and
it's
daddy
the same.
trauma.
But you can't. But see, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. You can't have it both ways. My thing is this: in their community, they might meet somebody. The first conversation, I don't like you. And then you go, in my business. You know what I'm saying?
I
I might
mean,
not want everybody to
that
know.
that may happen, and you know what? And it may happen, and you are honestly right about that could happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going back to the premise. She said, if you approach me and I'm attractive to you, I'm gonna give you my number,
What's wrong with that?
and I'm gonna tell you to call me. Right
That's what you do when you
now,
dating.
Now my thing is, hey, I get it. It's a lot of gray area in this.
Right.
But my thing is, my time, energy, and my resources is too goddamn valuable to be trying to waste no time.
But it's the same thing if in a
All right.
heterosexual relationship.
So you mean to tell me if I walked up to you, right, and we was talking, and I get to like you, right, and we talking on the phone, and it's a week or two in, and then you tell me you used to be Johnny, or you turn, or you get ready to turn into Johnny because you used to be Catherine, and I'm supposed to be good with that because conversations, bring up a lot of emotions. You know what I'm
They
saying?
do, and
You know,
in all seriousness, though, there have been a lot of transgender people who've been killed for that, for not disclosing. You
so
know.
so my thing is, just like I know, I'm glad you said it because it's happening all over the world.
Mhm.
And it's sad that it's happening, and I
Right.
don't condone it at all. We do not condone that here
No,
under
not at all.
UNC.
Not at
But the
all.
fact still remains is, I'm talking about the premise of just being dishonest. And as
Well,
you
but
and
then
a- and
how do
as
we
you and
rate
as
this
you
honesty
and,
though?
and it's hard. It's
Right.
hard. It's hard to rank dishonesty because how you may feel about dishonesty, I may feel something totally
Totally
different.
different. Well, can
You
I ask you
understand?
this? I've
You
never
you
had
sure
this
can.
issue. I never had this issue because if you know me, you know I got a child. But what if somebody, what if me and you meet and I don't tell you I got a 16-year-old for the first week or so? Is that lying? Is that
Uh,
not disclosing some
man,
information?
and we get ready to have a good time. I'm getting ready to
I'm
drop
just
this one,
asking,
right?
what you think about that?
Because if I meet you at 40 and I'm gonna make an assumption that you at least got one, and you tell me you ain't got no motherfucking kids at 40,
You know
I'm gonna
what?
be
I
like
knew
that.
you was gonna go
I'm
there.
I'm gonna say that menage a trois is trash. Ain't nobody want to put nothing up in there.
I
Ain't
know a couple of women in
man,
their late
look,
30s,
I ain't, man. We having
50s.
conversation. I don't want to know about what the women that you know. I'm just saying, man. Ain't nobody liked you enough where they wanted to put a little something up on there, and so they could claim that what, yo, that's my baby mama, and she a good mama, even though we ain't together. Yo, we having some fun here, man. So whoever take it personal, man, we don't give a. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you 40 years old.
That don't mean that.
Hey, hey,
Well,
you,
what
hey,
about the dudes that's 40 and ain't got no kids?
hey
I,
man,
I be
look,
thinking they crazy though. I do.
if
I do.
look, if
Come on,
let's
ukulele.
let's talk about that ukulele, right? 20% of the population of the world are virgins. Men are virgins. It's a lot of men today. They not having sex.
Really?
It is documented. New York Times did a article on it.
What happened?
Harvard University did a I send them over there. I'm gonna send you a couple. Hey man, Pokey B cutting up. She winking her eye at me talking about send me. She ain't say send me one. She say send me two. That's my girl, man. That's what we do it, man. We be cutting up. But
Yes.
nah, like even at 40, like we joke and laugh a lot of times, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's really hard to measure because men have just as much trauma as women do,
Yeah.
and it's really not discussed at the level as it should be discussed
Agree.
because
I agree.
when we start looking at men and trauma, it's always put on the backlash.
Yeah.
And the work that I do, unfortunately, man, I'm blessed to understand and to be around men that have had that type of trauma
Hmm.
and had an opportunity to talk to them about that trauma. And a lot of them is like, man, I don't if I have to meet a woman like my mama, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't
Yeah.
want no kids.
Right.
I don't want no kids. So,
Right.
it's
But
been it's a real sensitive subject.
but when do but that's the question. So let's just say I got an STD that I can't get rid of, such as herpes. When do you tell your, and that's this is a legit question. When do you tell that person, um, hey, this is what's going on?
Well, well, honestly speaking, I think you should just that should be an upfront conversation,
Like on the first day?
man. Look,
Hey, I can't
you
see
know
you. You
what?
got your little
Yeah, you know I
your
gotta put you.
lifeboat.
Yeah, man, I gotta put you up out top because you know you don't like to be on the camera sometime, man. So I gotta make sure you stay on front, man,
Well,
on
scoot
front
over
street.
because we can't see you.
Man, scoot over. I need
Yeah,
there
there
you
you
go.
go.
Boom.
There
All
you
right,
go.
so I'm back in frame, y'all. But nah, if I need to be honest with you, you know, I've been through that part of my life where I
Mhm.
withhold various types of information.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right. Same
And
here.
what happens is it doesn't do nothing but hurt you
Yeah,
in the long run.
right,
And a lot of times we get into these situations, these relationships, these situationships because we're lacking a lot of times. You know what
right.
I mean?
Agreed,
And
agreed.
we trying to fill this gap. And many times the gap is so big, we just trying to hang on to a fish net. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Or a
yeah.
fish hook. You know what I'm saying? In order to get to a place where we could start feeling comfortable to revealing yourself. By
Mhm.
that time, my emotions is into you, you ain't into me, man. We done did the bump a couple times.
Right,
We may have gone and get a couple popsicles or something, man, and ate some
right,
popcorn together. I'm
right.
liking you, I'm liking me. Now you tell me these things. I'm liking you now. Now I may not want to make that tough decision. Like, damn, I really like her, but man, God, whew,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
but
And
I'm talking about more I don't think there's a specific timeline like you could write in the book here on the third date do this. I think it's a case by case basis, but I'm not an advocate again for this not disclosing the truth. But if I meet you tomorrow, I'm not about to tell you all my past pain and trauma. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's
but
because I'm just trying to intentionally disclose it. I don't know you. So I don't trust you enough with what I want to share with you up front. Now, we talking about sexual orientation. That's not something that nobody should disclose, okay? Whatever the situation may be. But do I think I need to tell you the first day I met you? No, I might not even like you. We might talk on the phone. You might be a Bama. Bye. I don't need to tell you my information.
all right,
But
so
after that conversation, I think me personally, if we had to draw or make a timeline, I think after that first initial conversation or during that initial conversation, if you feeling the person or you even remotely think, hey, this could be a little something, something, you need to disclose it at that point. But if I ain't feeling you off the first day, you out. You know what I'm saying? Blocked. Change my phone number. Bye. You know what I'm saying? I don't need like Kiki
man,
said,
there
I
you
don't
go.
know this man. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I mean, I understand it, and for some people, there's no right or wrong, and I
But can
get
I
it.
say this though? No, I'm
Yeah,
not
you can
not
say
to
it,
cut you off. Let me jump in there. Uh in a lot of situations, how do you not know? But then I mean that's not fair to say because sometimes it's in I'm gonna tell you as a woman, I ain't never seen a transgender person that I didn't know was not born a natural woman. I have never.
mm.
Me personally, I'm not talking and I'm not putting nobody down, but as a woman, I know maybe guys don't have that intuition, but I know.
And once again, it's a lot of guys out here that know too.
Right. Oh,
What's that?
speaking of, I know this. Hey, did y'all hear about what's that dude? That real tall dude that playing. This sounds stupid. The real tall dude that playing the NBA.
Which one?
Um, the super tall one. He used to play for the Washington Red Bullets. Anyway, but he got into a situation. It was recent on online. I'll get y'all his name later. But he had got into a situation like that. He said he didn't know. I don't see when I saw the person. I don't see how you didn't know that was not a natural born woman. Maybe you knew. You just didn't want. Now that you caught up, now you want to say you didn't know. You knew.
Okay. Oh, now we get to the bread, butter, and the cornbread and
Because
the
I'm saying,
grits.
I'm saying, if I met a transgender, let's just say a woman that transitioned into being a man, I'm sorry. I would know. Cause
They
I,
vo- they voice wouldn't be deep enough.
you know what I'm saying? Cause Auntie going, you know,
Auntie go, Auntie go do,
you
Auntie
know
go
what I
do
mean?
that, Auntie go do that special examination. Hey man, Auntie cutting up, man. She done had a long week, boy. She about to ready. Boy, you about to do the examination. Look, I ain't mad at y'all, man. I respect
Yeah.
it, man. You
But
know,
what you think about that? Do you think that people
I,
that it's possible that somebody might not know?
I think most men know when they get into them situations.
Agree.
I think
Agree.
most men know, and and I think people have their own personal fantasies or inhibitions or
Hmm.
curiosities about certain situations. And
Right.
I don't knock nobody hustle, man. I don't
Nope.
knock what I do. I
Right.
ain't against none of it, man. If you love it, man, then hey,
Go for it.
go for it, man.
Go for it.
Unfortunately, what we talking about is just being how much do you reveal, man? Like
Right.
how it's not even about revealing, Punky. It's about just like it's about just being upfront and personal from the beginning. If I gotta lie to you in the handoff of a telephone number, man, you understand what I'm
So
saying?
how do you do that? Do you say, I mean, I'm just saying me and you would never know. So we're not in that situation. But you say, all right, here's my number, it's Kiki. I'm a man.
Nah, you don't.
I'm
Yeah. Oh, you take off that soprano voice. You hit him with the bird
my
tone.
name is Kiki. I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'm a man. I used to be Kevin.
I
You
used
know
to
what I'm
be.
saying? What do you do?
Yeah. Hey, he might. You know what he might say? He might say, "Man, stop playing."
Right. Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, I mean, that's the chance you take. But
Right.
it's like, can you measure like how honesty you should be? Can you measure like how faithful you should be? Like everybody measuring stick is different
Right.
about how much information that they want to reveal to the person that they meet. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And sometimes that can be very detrimental in a relationship. It's like you're not telling me you got no kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not telling you I don't want no kids.
Right. No, but see the thing is,
But
okay.
no. We not no cause you can't how can you measure that? And then I find out you got a kid, then you find out I don't want no kids. We got a problem.
That's
You got to
different.
you
That's
no,
different
it's not.
though.
No. See, you know what?
Well, no, it's not. It's
It's
not.
not
It's
different
not.
because as human
But
beings,
do you
right?
say that when you exchange numbers with somebody? Hey, my name is Iceman. I don't want no kids.
At this
Right.
point in my life, before we exchange numbers, we're gonna have a conversation. See, because I'm gonna get
That's
right
the
to it.
and that's it.
You
That's
understand what I'm
it.
saying? Before I
That's
get
it.
we in the store, we talk like how many kids you got. Yeah, such. How many kids you got? Boom, boom, boom. Are you looking to have any more kids? Nah, I ain't looking to have none.
Your face got so serious.
Nah,
Why
that's
your face is
yeah.
so
Look,
serious?
I got 7 already. I'm doing. Matter of fact, I might hit him with this one, right? You know what I'm saying? I might even tell him I'm a virgin, but I tell him I learn fast. Yeah, man. Yo, I'm a virgin, but I learn fast. How
Really?
about that?
Really?
Woo.
Well, I'm telling you up front. I ain't trying to be work. I ain't trying to work. I want to be taken care of. I want to travel and drink wine.
Man, you better
Nah,
get
but
on the
yeah,
back of the metro bus and drop that token in that slot, girl, and put them slippers on and be satisfied. What you talking? Man, she talking about she want to stay home and
I
look,
want to be a stay-at-home mom.
look. I ain't mad at you, man. Like you know what? At least you know what you want to do.
Yeah,
But man, look, let me tell you something, man. The average man in America, average salary is $52,000 a year.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
38% of men in America are working 2 jobs.
yeah, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when you talk about like being real and being realistic, man, it's hard out here, man.
It is. It's hard for
It's
everybody.
hard for everybody, man.
Everybody.
So we laugh and joke, and that might be something that you really want to do, and I respect it. But
Hmm.
man, it's hard.
It
You
is.
know, the responsibilities, you know,
Of taking care of an
of
entire
taking
family.
care of a family, a
Yeah,
entire family
yeah, yeah.
is enormous.
It is.
It is enormous, man. It's
It
a
is. Yeah.
great responsibility, man. And as a father myself, man, it's a great responsibility. Every time I walk out here, man, I wear the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
have to endure some things in my professional being that in
Right.
my personal life I wouldn't endure because I know I need to take care of this household. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And see, it's a difference when if you have a woman that's home and understands her response. I ain't gonna say her place. I'm gonna say understand the responsibility of the kingdom.
Right.
And he comes home and he can have that peace and he can have that avenue where he can sit down with his partner and bounce some things off and she can be supportive. But you know, a lot of times, man, what happens is sometimes you want that, but when you get it, you realize how difficult that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, because you're not just dealing with one thing or another. Like it's a whole a conglomerate of responsibilities of being an at-home wife. You know, being responsible. He might want you to pay all the bills. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He
Hmm.
might call you. Look, what you doing right now? I need you to run over here and do this, babe.
Right.
Look, you know, you calling him, babe. What's for dinner? Nah, you know what? I made arrangements tonight. You've been good. We going out. You know, it's a lot of verticals with being an at home, you know, partner. And I
Yeah.
think it's a beautiful thing for the individuals. I'm not just
Hmm.
talking about women. I'm talking about men too. For the
Yeah.
individuals that
That.
are willing to take on that task, because you know what? That's a goddamn job.
Yeah. But see Auntie want to do a little different though. See, I want to,
Nah, that's all right.
Auntie want to travel
No,
the world. Auntie want
mm.
to call Iceman and say, Iceman, you want to ride? You want to go to Honolulu with us? Book
Man,
the
look,
jet, get the kids.
I'm
You know what I'm
telling you,
saying?
I'm telling.
I ain't trying to be like an average stay at home. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
man, look, don't call me and ask me, do I want to go to Honolulu? You know what I'm saying? Cause my thing is, I'm gonna be like this. Who you going with? Oh, I'm hanging out, man. You know what? She
Don't worry
going.
about all that.
Yeah, that's what
Don't
she'll
worry
say.
about that. I
That's
got
what.
the keys to the
Look,
jet. Don't worry about that.
that's what she'll say. Don't worry about man. Don't worry about high school. See, that's who she is, man. That's
Don't worry
that's
about that.
that's what it is,
See
man.
you
But
in see
be
see you
honest
in
with you,
my
man.
business. Don't
Yeah,
worry about that.
yeah. See, but you know what? I might have to take a week sick time off, man, because I'm going to Honolulu, man. I'm
That
going
don't
there.
exactly,
No, I'm saying,
exactly.
hey,
And
I'm
see,
a,
listen, don't worry about the check. I'm gonna give you. We gonna pay you whatever your
yeah,
check was. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
We gonna make it all
But
right, man.
don't
I'm gonna have to.
ask me how we doing it. Just
Hey,
enjoy
look,
the time.
look. I might have to take 10 days off, man. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm gonna get sick real fast. What's wrong, man? I got bronchial infection. I'm gonna be out for a couple weeks. Yes,
Exactly.
I'm gonna be in Honolulu.
We in Honolulu. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? The whole team. Don't worry about how
Everybody,
we got there. We got there.
everybody getting it. You hear me? But you
Yeah.
know what? It's interesting that we talking about like the revealing part of just friendships and
Mhm.
relationships, because as Americans, man, we are so judgmental of ourselves, and
Yeah,
we so worried about a lot of times of what people may think about us
that's
as
true. I
individuals.
suffer for that. Yeah.
And we got to get away from that. And I talk about that with you all the time, man. Stop worrying about what people think about you.
Yeah.
Love who you are
You are
becoming, and you know what? And let those chips fall where they may.
right. So
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
So
And
true.
and sometimes in our journey, people gotta understand you gonna be lonely.
That's true.
You're gonna be lonely, man.
That's true.
Even if you got kids and other responsibilities, some nights you gonna look over there and that pillow was empty, man. You could be like, man, nigga, I'm tired of holding on to this thing right here. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, it's the reality of the world that we live in, man. And everybody got their own thoughts and ideas on how they think relationships is and how they think
Yeah.
the relationship should be,
Right.
and that's all well and good. But as people, man, we need to get back to practicality,
Yeah. Absolutely.
because we get
Absolutely.
we get so caught up in the society norm. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the
Right. And
society
what's
say,
the norm? You know, that's what I tell people, like, even with, talking to friends about relationships. you create your own norm. You Because what worked for me over here at my house might not work for you at your house, but that don't mean I'm better, you less than. You create your own norm, what works for you. You know what I'm saying? And I think if people took on that idea more, we wouldn't be as depressed. We wouldn't be in situations where we comparing ourselves to people. You know what I mean? Because we like, listen, that's cool. She got that, or he got that. I'm good over here. Me and my wife, or me and my husband got
Yeah.
ABC. But that does take time. You know what I mean? It takes time.
Hey, but you know what though? I'm gonna say that on this mark right here is that you gotta be really careful when you have a relationship that works for you and you start revealing it to your
To your
girlfriends.
girlfriend and your homeboys. You're right. Yep.
You
You
know
right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now what happens with that is soon as you reveal, like first of all, I ain't telling you what she do for me.
Right.
That's just me.
Right.
I ain't telling you she cooking every day. I ain't telling you my that's none of your business.
Right.
And second of all, I don't have no single friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the
So
key.
whatever you think about me, I don't what the next words is, right?
Yeah.
So and we talk about this all the time. Sometimes when your relationship works for you, you have to respect the privacy.
Yeah. You have to. Even when you happy, like even when you're in a situation you happy and you like want to tell your friends, your homegirl, your homeboys, because you haven't been happy in years, you still got to be selective with that. And but at the same token, you got to be selective when you tell them that your partner pissed you off, because once your family or your friends see something negative about your partner, whereas you done moved on, they still holding it.
Or they're gonna hold it and they're gonna
They
remind you of every
and
minute.
it will remind you every day or all the
Oh,
time.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that's why for me, even in friendships, man, I wear them on my sleeves. I don't have a lot of those. Like when
Mhm.
I told you my friend, it's personal.
Right.
And I have many associations and I'm really, really careful about like what I reveal with people. People ask me how I do it. I tell them, give it to God. I
Hmm.
keep it real simple. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, give
Yeah.
it to the man upstairs, man, and hang in there.
Right.
Because I ain't gonna be sitting up here talking about what I done did because what I may have had to do in my own personal situation may not work for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And some
Absolutely.
yeah, and like men with women, man, men, they get funny. They get funny when you get happy because now the time that you spent with them is being taken away from your hat to and it's being employed into your happiness.
Right. Right.
So guess what? They ain't happy for you.
No sir. No sir.
Girl, you happy? Am I?
Put it in God's hands.
Put it in God's hands. Give it to God.
Give
Cause
it to
guess
God.
what? Cause he gonna work it all out. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man, you gotta be real. You gotta, you know what? It be so serious sometimes, man. You can't even tell people you in a situation.
You can't. You just got pop out married and pregnant, like I do.
Man, let me tell you something.
Like
If that
most people do.
hey man, that worked for some people, man. I'm cool with that. I ain't judging you.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Auntie
Oh,
gonna be 8 months pregnant.
look, they gonna be like, when that happened?
Right. Right. 8 months ago, this Bama just came and I don't know what happened. And here we are.
Yeah, I went to sleep. I woke up. I was pregnant.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Hey man,
Iceman, look, y'all, don't be mad. I can't hang out with y'all too much longer. I gotta go pick my baby up.
man, she got to go pick her baby up, man. We had a great conversation with you guys today, man. Most definitely. Look, man, won't y'all reach out to us, man?
Please.
UNC podcast at
Gmail.
gmail.com.
Yes, indeed.
On Mondays at 6 o'clock, man. You can check me out. Guess what? I'm on Buzzsprout now, man. On the den, man. Yeah, man. Hey,
Then
yeah, man. Church lady mama, she over there on motherfucking Instagram. Man, she going to these churches, man. She spilling all the tea, man. Y'all gotta check out see
I
some of them
am. I
posts.
am. I got some new
Man,
content.
man,
I
them posts is funny. She be talking about she happy. I be telling her, go sit your ass down.
sit down. Hey, hold on. My name Kiki. But I'm a man. But I'm a dude. What's good?
What's up, my dude?
What's up, my guy?
Yeah, man. Look. be careful, how you reveal. Try to be as honest
Yeah.
as you possibly can,
Yeah,
man.
y'all, for real. And like we said, we don't condone no bullying, no negative behavior, no hostile, no targeting people because of their sexual orientation. We don't do that here, y'all. It's all love over here. And remember that.
Love is love, man. If ain't nobody tell y'all they love y'all, man, UNC love you guys, man.
Love
And without
you.
that, we are out.
Bye.
Peace.